We at the Covering House have some really big news to share with you. But before I do, I hope you'll indulge me and let me walk down memory lane. In 2009, when the Covering House was launched, I had no idea what it was going to take to provide services for these girls. But I knew I needed financial resources and human resources. Enter our first miracle. The Rob Lee Foundation, before we barely had a name, we had no office and not a client, gave us $25,000 to launch the Covering House. Now I needed some human resources. Enter our second miracle, Lindsay Ellis. Lindsay Ellis came to us with an experience that I couldn't have imagined. She understood residential facilities, she understood programming, she understood what it took to get licensed with the state. And because of her vision and her leadership, we now have people from across the country requesting our program. In our third miracle, where in the world are we going to put these girls? We have no home. I met a couple who quickly talked to me about a home that they had that sits out on 50 acres, a beautiful farmhouse, and asked if I'd be interested in that home. My big question was, how much is it going to cost? $1 a year. Okay, we can do that. We can manage to give you $1 a year. In fact, we wrote a check for $5, locked in 5 years, and then we started to see girls. Now our most amazing miracle has occurred. Just a couple of months ago, a sister from a Catholic order in the community contacted me and said that she had a donor who was interested in purchasing a piece of property that they had and then giving it to the Covering House. I couldn't believe my ears because just last spring at a banquet, I had cast a vision for a campus. Now, no one that was a part of this donation, the sister, the donor, were even in attendance at this banquet. And yet, we got this call. This piece of property far exceeds our expectations. We will immediately be able to triple the number of girls that we can serve with room for expansion. I am so grateful for this miracle that has been provided to us. As we enter into the end of the year, would you consider giving to the Covering House? By getting this piece of property and being able to have a campus to help more girls, we will also need to increase our staff, provide more furnishings, increase our programming. All of these things take money, and we would love for you to come alongside us and partner with us as we move forward to help more girls through this trauma that they have experienced. I'm deeply grateful for all our partners and those who have given to us over the course of these years. We couldn't have done this without you. So I want to finally say to you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.